So pre-qualification versus pre-approval, what's the difference and why do you need either? Pre-qualification is something that a lender can do typically over the phone. It can take as little as 15 minutes up to 30 minutes. They're going to ask you just some general screening questions about your finances. They might ask you to submit some documentation, just like a pay stub or something, just to prove. Again, general screening questions, and then they're going to put together a form letter, a pre-qualification letter that says you're pre-qualified up to a certain amount. That is good enough, that letter is good enough to get you into viewings of high-end properties where they require a proof of funds or a pre-qualification in order to see the property. That's also good enough to submit with an offer on a property that shows the seller that you have been pre-qualified, that you have your chances are really good you're going to be able to get that loan. A pre-approval is kind of the next step. A lot of lenders will actually get to that point, and if you can get to that point first before you even start looking at a house, it's fantastic. It looks even better to sellers and to agents and to everybody involved in the transaction. A pre-approval is just, it digs a little bit deeper in. The lender's going to ask for more documentation. They're going to ask for pay stubs, tax returns, all kinds of things. So it's just another layer in to the final loan approval process. If you can say that you have conditional approval, that's the same thing as a pre-approval. So pre-qualification is good, it's better than nothing. A pre-approval is just even better, and you're going to have to get to that point in the loan process anyway. The most important thing to know with any of these things is, I'm not really sure why people are so hesitant to talk to a lender, but it definitely is the most important step, the first thing that you should be doing before you start looking into buying a house. So it tells you how much you qualify for, and so that way when you do start getting really serious and looking at homes, you're not wasting your time looking at things that may be out of your price range, or maybe looking at some things where you could actually qualify for more. So getting that pre-qualification or that pre-approval from a lender, first step, super important. Other thing to note is that when you do talk to the lender, full disclosure, lay it all out there. Don't hide anything because it'll come out, and the sooner you get all those skeletons in the closet out and up front, the better, because the last thing that anybody wants is to be, 10 days out from the close of escrow and all of a sudden, hey, you didn't tell me that you had this loan that you have, been paying $100 on every month for the last, however many years. All those things will come out, so it's better just in the very beginning to just be super open and honest with the lender. They've heard it all before. It's like going to the doctor. It's like, that's when you just lay it all out there, brutal honesty. They've seen it all before. They've heard it all before. So it's better up front to just eliminate those things. That lender, they're going to want to help you. They want to get you into a house. They're going to want to make it work, but they can't help you if you are hiding things. So pre-approval, pre-qualification, get either one first and foremost. It's super important. If you need lender recommendations, let me know. I've got a ton of people that I've worked with in the past that are fantastic. Communication is key. All right, thanks.